Hello everyone, thank you once again for watching my forecast. Let's get started for this week. Hey, I want to make a separate analysis for NZD pairs and also for Aussie pairs because both are showing good opportunities for us to get short. So let's go first with the Kiwis. All right, I have three analysis here for the Kiwis. Let's get started with the NZDUSD. So the first one, let's check the monthly chart. See that we have a downtrend there. All right, where we can connect two peaks, the last two peaks. So this is my monthly trend line, and as you see, it's going down. So when I move to the weekly, I can see it more clearly. Now this is the supply zone. All right, this is the CP. Remember, the rule says that as long as the trend line is intact, you can use the CPs, and definitely this is a good supply zone for us to get short. Now on the daily, see that we have this bullish structure. You know, the price is creating higher highs. However, the price is still the level is still fresh. Okay, the level is still fresh. The price just left a good zone there and actually left another one here. Give me a second. This is the zone. This is a real zone. Okay, so the price made or created this demand zone. Now what I'm expecting here, or what I would like to happen is the following. Once the price enter here, you know, at the supply zone, I'm expecting the same pattern confirmation I'm always looking for, which is removal of an opposing zone in the 4-hour time frame, and if possible a trend line. Expect the retest, and then boom, execute your order. And that's what I'm waiting here. On the 4-hour time frame, we have this trend line, this bullish trend line, where we can connect the last two valleys. All right, so this is in the lower time frame, this is bullish, but in the higher time frame, this is completely bearish. So once price reaches the zone, which is what I'm waiting here, once the price reaches the zone, so what I'll do is look for the pattern confirmation that I already explained to you. That's the plan. That's the plan I have for this one. Also keep in mind that this is a fresh level. All right, this is a fresh supply zone. On the weekly, see this huge ERC candles there. All right, so it's a huge drop. It's a big drop, and price is about to hit the zone once again. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen this week. I'm just saying that I'll be monitoring this pair because it looks pretty good. But it all depends. As long as I have confirmation inside the zone, good, I'll get short. If price continues going up without giving confirmation, then just disregard the opportunity. The next one is NZDCAD. It's basically the same thing, the same stuff, the same history. All right, we have monthly trend line going down, and the weekly we have, as you can see, prices like it's having like a structure. All right, higher high, no, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we can expect lower low from this level of supply on the daily. Okay, on the daily we can see the drop. This doesn't look like a very good zone. However, it's still a zone. That's why confirmations are very important. What I like about this pair, about this analysis, is that we may have liquidity up there. This zone represents a resistance level. Okay, we have very rejections here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So support and resistance traders are seeing something like this. All right, not sure how big their stop losses will be, but all I know is that their stop losses are located there. based on my analysis. Also, we have a compression. We have a compression here. Okay, this looks like a compression, and it's very important for us to execute orders after the result of the compression. Why do I say that? Because if you go to the charts and you start identifying compressions, you will immediately realize that before a compression, before a compression there is a violent move on the market. It's like a triangle, you know. So we don't know if price will make a huge rally and remove the zone, or it will create a huge drop from the level. We don't know. All right, that's why we have to wait, and we have to execute our order after the result of the compression. That's a key. That's very important. If you execute your order right now and you place a sell order right there, you don't know if there is still liquidity up there above the zone and removing the zone, so your stop loss will be hit. But if you wait for the result, once the price is already in the zone, then you can just wait for the retracement and boom, enter your order. But now your compression has been confirmed again. So please Google compression information. There are tons of articles on Google about compressions and what they are. You need to really understand that. And once you see scenarios like this, where you see the market moving kind of choppy, you should better wait. Now the next one is NZDCHF. See, there we have talked about this NZD pair. We profited last 2 weeks ago, where I called this one, and it's the same thing. All right, monthly, you see supply is in control. Weekly is the same thing pretty much. Give me a second. The fuck. Okay, this doesn't look good. Okay. Sorry guys, not sure what's going on. What happened? Oh shoot. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that guys, I'm not sure what's going on with my connection. But anyways, let's get back. So on the weekly we had this trend line still going down, and this is a CP. First, the CP is not the best one. Okay, it's not the best one, but it is still responded last time and worked out pretty good. This is not the best CP because it's like a doji. It's like a pin bar. It's not the best basing. However, it's still good. All right. Now we just need to wait for a confirmation, and actually our confirmation is already there. Where? Okay, we have a bullish trend line in the 4-hour time frame structure, and see that this level got removed. Okay, this level got removed, this one got removed, and the trend line got removed. So now price is retracing to the origin of the zone in the 4-hour time frame. This is a fresh level nested in a weekly supply zone. Okay, so it's pretty good for us to get shorts there. Be aware that price can still go up, all right, if this level is removed. So what you have to do is just accommodate your trend line and wait the exact same pattern confirmation once again. As long as the zone is not removed, so all I want to do is get short. And my expected take profit is below this equal lows right there. That's where I'm expecting the price to go eventually. So that's the analysis I have for NZD pairs. Let's check Oh, NZDJPY didn't like what we have there. We are still very far from the zone, so that's why I wouldn't consider it. But the other ones still look good. So let's check Aussie pairs now. Okay, so basically this is the analysis for Aussie pairs. I'm sorry, basically it's the same thing as Kiwis. Kiwis and Aussies move very similar. If one is dropping, then the other one starts dropping like 1 week ago. I'm sorry, like 1 week after. They move in a similar way, so I'm expecting pretty much the same movement on the Aussie pairs. On the monthly, you have this trend line. You see that supply is in control. We have a huge drop, removing this strong demand right there on the monthly. Then on the weekly, we have a very good zone. See this huge candle. Price is going deeper into the zone. Once again, as long as the zone is not removed, so I want to get short. Now, what we have on the daily, we have this structure: higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low. Now, this trend line was removed. All right, this trend line was removed, and price has not created another higher high yet. It is right now facing a 4-hour supply. On the 4-hour, which is my entry time frame, what I see is this level got removed, and also the trend line got removed as well. Now price is retracing to the same zone, and this is my entry level on the 4-hour time frame. Here I will apply the exact same thing, all right, which is if the level is removed and my stop loss is removed, as long as the level is still good, it's not removed, the whole level on the weekly, I'm still expecting to get short. Now I just gotta wait for another confirmation, and if I do have it, then I'll get short. That's how I trade. In this case, I already have my confirmation, so I have a pending order here. I'm sorry, I have an order here, and I think I shared this last time. Yes, there is. I have an open order there, and just stick to the plan and see what happens. The next one is Aussie Yen. Is the same thing. As you can see, it's the same pattern, the same exact pattern. Just waiting for the same stuff. I'm just waiting for the price to drop. I already follow my plan. This is my plan. I stick to my plan, and if I have a stop loss, well, I don't mind. I just follow the plan, follow the rules. Now let's move to the Aussie CAD. Now somebody asked me about Aussie CAD. There is something about Aussie CAD. First, yeah, this is a fresh level. I don't like the level. See, the departure is not the best one. Okay, to begin with, the departure is not the best one, and I don't think I have a monthly trend line going down. Let's see. I think I have, but it was removed. So there's something I don't like about this. However, it's still looking good for us to get short, because here on the daily we have a good departure, and this level is valid because it took out this level of demand. Now here we have the famous, or the most common pattern reversal or reversal pattern, which is the double top. Yes, double top, or the M formation. Here, very well formed. We are having rejection candles. I'm not a fan of candlestick patterns. I don't believe in pin bars and all that stuff. I do respect people that follow that type of confirmations, and they have added this type of knowledge to their trading plans. But in my case, I don't trust it that much. I rather trust order block zones. That's my trading style. However, I do believe the price can drop, but as you can see, this level is still intact. All right, this level is still intact, and also the trend line has not been broken, so I don't have confirmation yet. If I do have a big drop and this level is taken out, so I just wait for the retracement and boom, let's get short again. That's how I trade. Also, keep in mind that here we're having like a compression once again. So if you get short right now and the result of the compression is to the upside, your stop loss will be killed. All right. So that's why when I identify this type of price behavior about compressions, what I do is I wait. It's like a triangle. When you see a triangle, you know that either way the price breaks, you know, to the upside or to the downside, the movement is gonna be very violent. So it's the same thing here with the compression, and I believe it's even worse the result. I mean, the movement is much bigger. So that's the analysis for the Aussie and the Kiwis. Now let's check EURUSD. EURUSD. I took a loss. I had a loss on EURUSD last week. I think I talked about it, but I still believe that we can get long here. Why? First, this is a monthly level. All right, that's the first thing. To begin with, this is a monthly zone. On the weekly, we already had some reactions. Okay. We already had some reactions, but on the daily we have this. Okay, this looks like a triangle. First, this trend line, okay, where we can connect the last two picks was removed. Okay, so what I did last week, and I think that's what I talk about. First, I identified this daily trend line going up, from the monthly level. Okay. And pretty much this was the level I wanted to take. Why? Because the rule says that as long as the trend lines are intact, you can take all the CPs that are valid. And the level, this CP was valid because it took out this supply zone there. So, I mean, I had all the rules. You know, you're not supposed to win them all, but I just follow the rules, and that's what happened. Last week was not the best week, was not a profitable week. I had a loss. And this was one of them. I had losses and this was one of them. But now the price is right now at the origin of the move, which is from this level. Okay, without the CP, this is where the whole movement started. Now on the 4-hour time frame, I got my confirmation, and I'm sure you already saw it and identified. First, see how price is reacting from the monthly proximal line, which is here, and this is the daily level. So what I have here is another zone at the proximal line. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame. That 4-hour time frame zone remove this level of supply. Okay, now I just and the trend line. Now I just have to wait for the retracement and then get long once again. That's the trading plan in my case for this one. I'm not saying go get long and place 3 to 3, 5, 6, 7, 10 lots. Do your own analysis. If you agree with me, okay. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. In the end, this is just for educational purposes. And let's check the last one, GBP out. Okay, here's the last one, GBP Aussie. First, let's check the monthly. See this very nice pattern. If you trade supply and demand, you will agree with me that this looks really sexy. Why? We have a bullish structure, and this CP remove this very strong supply zone there. See, if I place a horizontal line there, you will identify that this spike remove this supply zone. So we have a strong, very bullish structure. Now if I go to the weekly, you can see the monthly, I'm sorry, the weekly monthly trend line is going down. So price is reacting. Well, price already reacted to the zone. Okay, there is something that I always mention, that when the zone is big like this one, the zone is kinda big, 367 pips, that's a lot. That's a lot. But see, the price reacted from the monthly demand proximal line. All right, I didn't want to take this trade. I didn't talk about it because we have this very big departure to the upside. All right, it removed a trend line there, so and it removed supply zones, this one and this one. But the main reason why I didn't talk about it is because we are at the we are very near the proximal line. Okay, so price can still go down and go deeper into the zone, and then boom, get the rally we are expecting. So that's one of the things that I didn't like about this trade, because, and thanks God I didn't take it, because it was very near the proximal line. So that's why I had to accommodate the trend line, because here this was my previous trend line, but since a new lower low has been created, I just have to accommodate it. And guess what? Wait for your confirmation. Trend line remove and zones remove, expect the retest, and then boom, get long. That's how I trade. That's my confirmation, because you have been asking what do you mean by confirmation. So that's my confirmation. I hope I made my point clear and you guys understood. So that's the analysis for this week, guys. Sorry, I'm deeply sorry. Last week, if you compare the charts, I didn't had a good week. It was not a good week, but anyways, you know, that's how it is. You're not supposed to win them all, and it was not the best one. But now we are facing a new week, and I'm sure we'll make it much better. So if you like this analysis, please subscribe and share with your friends. And if you want to get more content, I recommend you to follow me on Twitter, which is where I share my analysis. If I do see another setup throughout the week, make sure be aware that I'll be posting them here. Like for example, this one that I shared on May the 8th. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed and you like it. So let's get some profit this week. Until next week, guys, stay safe. Bye bye.